we are backstage at the beautiful Pabst Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with guitarist Florian Opahle, currently on tour with Jethro Tull's Ian Anderson in support of the brand new CD, Thick as a Brick 2. Florian, welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Now, let's do a little background for some of the folks who might not be so familiar with you. Grew up in Germany, started playing guitar at age 5?
That's right.
Okay. What was the music scene like when you were growing up in Germany?
Well, as I grew up, I was listening to classical guitar players because that was my main instrument to begin with.
Okay.
But at the age of 12, I started to have electric guitar lessons as well and got more into that. And then I listened to a lot of classic rock, a lot of Gary Moore, which has influenced me quite a lot. And so is Steve Lukather from Toto. Okay. But on the other hand, loads of Jimi Hendrix, and we had this beautiful classic rock kind of edition at home, which came in every month, a new CD with like 24 tracks on it all over. Okay. And that was just brilliant, you know. You had this huge variety of all the big names.
And did you take to it right away? You're 5 years old. Did you know this is going to work for me?
I somehow felt really, really comfortable, and I pretty soon on thought, well, how about if I be a guitar player? Because it's something I have to do in life. To me, it's like breathing or anything that comes natural. So I really wanted to do it, and as it then turned out, there was a possibility. Even better, and how lucky can you be?
Yeah. Well, I understand you were also an avid snowboarder, but you decided to give that up at some point to protect your music.
Exactly, because you know you have to decide whether you want to have a good run and maybe ruin your career.
Every snowboarder eventually breaks their wrist, I think.
Well, it's not only that. If you bend a finger and you want to go out on the road, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay, well, now you've been playing with Ian Anderson off and on since 2003. Here's an established music legend. How much creative freedom are you allowed in coming up with your guitar parts?
Well, there's actually, to be honest, quite a lot of freedom when it comes to solos and all that. Obviously, you wanna get the idea, you wanna get the musical motif if you want. But on the other hand, there might be 16 bars or 32 bars just free. Writing, if you want, and that's how I then try to do, but within the I would say the taste of the song. You know, if it's a ballad and there used to be, or on the original record there's like a long legato kind of guitar solo with really important bits in it, you really try to want to make these happen and don't go shred metal, whatever. That wouldn't go down too well, would it?
Well, and your guitar is heavily featured on the new CD, Thick as a Brick 2. Nice piece of work, by the way. Did you go back and listen to the original before going over your parts?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I started out preparing parts of Thick as a Brick 1 before we even went to record 2, because I knew that was going to be something for the upcoming tours, and I learned pretty much half of side 1 just to get an idea. But then I stopped deliberately to kind of let it all go into my brain and not worry about it anymore, and then go fresh into the new project. So on the other hand, well, obviously trying to get some aesthetics, but still trying to maintain me and my style in that regard.
And how much play do the lyrics have? Do you take that into consideration when you're coming up with your parts, what's being said?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the lyrics to me, it's a masterpiece, and it's something really important. Generally in music, I think lyrics are very important to me, whether it be a pop song or a classical song or whatever. I mean, that's the main part of the song, unless it's an instrumental, obviously.
Now, you've traveled the whole world over. Favorite place to play?
A couple of.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, no doubt.
Well, exactly. Well, you got in there first. Other than that, I love going to Iceland. Really? Every time we do go. It's just the landscape is beautiful, I think. And especially in the summer when you come out of your concert place, your venue, and there's still sunshine, for example. On the other hand, places like New York Beacon Theatre is fantastic thrill and place, and it's great honor playing there. And we played Los Angeles a couple of times, which to me is pretty awesome because it's pretty far away from home.
It really is.
For anything.
Are you still based in Germany?
Yes, I am.
Is that going to be home for the...
Oh, definitely. I mean, I lived in a couple of different places, but that somehow feels really home to me. Maybe I grew up there. I've got my Alps there. We've got this nice place out a bit in the countryside, but still close to the city, which is good. Got my recording studio there, and I really like the place. And you can go back and just be who we always were, you know. Go to your favorite whiskey bar and talk to someone you might haven't seen in 6 months, and it's just, hey, how you doing, friend?
Well, anything else you need the fans to know out there about upcoming projects or anything? I know the website is...
It's www.florian- is it at the minus? Yeah. Dash Opahle, Opahle.com. I repeat that for you. It's www.florian-opahle.com.
And the website is in German and English.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you know, we've been enjoying your playing for a number of years. We're looking forward to the show tonight. We want to wish you continued success and hope to see you out on the road again sometime. Thank you, Florian.
Hallo, hier spricht Florian Opahle und ihr seht Cycle Babble TV. Check it out.